fun. So today I thought it would be fun if we hung out today and decorated a little bit for Summerween. I'm even wearing my Summerween Hawaiian shirt today, everybody. I feel like I look a little bit like Weird Al in this shirt, but I almost said Weird Owl. Same thing. Anyway, longest story longer, we're gonna be decorating for Summerween today. We're gonna do a little bit in my kitchen, a little bit in my powder room. I don't have a whole lot of Summerween decorations because Summerween decorations really just became a thing, in the last couple of years. Maybe last year was the first real year we saw a lot of Summerween. And I really don't know what my Summerween identity is, y'all. I have no idea. Am I just a classic pumpkin with palm leaves person? Am I a pastel person, a bright color person? Am I a Halloween fruit person? I don't know what I am yet. Like a jack-o'-lantern fruit person. I don't know what I am yet, everybody. I'm having a midlife Summerween crisis, everybody. But I did end up getting a couple of Summerween things last year. And then this year, Kirkland's came through for your ghoul. If you watched my last video, you saw that Kirkland sent a whole PR box with a bunch of Summerween stuff from their Summerween collection this year. So this video is not sponsored by Kirkland's, but they did send the PR package. So a lot of these decorations did come from Kirkland's and they're available right now. So we're gonna decorate with it. So we're just gonna hang out. If you wanna grab a beverage, a snack, you can hang out, decorate, jab our jaws about maybe some spooky things, or you can tell me what you think of what I'm putting out and where I'm putting it. But yeah, we're gonna head into the kitchen first. That's where we're starting. I'll meet you there. All right, here are some of the things that Kirkland sent. If you saw my last vlog, my gardening vlog, I was able to put the skeleton back together, just a little super glue, and he's now back in action, everybody. But this is the Summerween stuff that Kirkland sent, so we have this to work with. And I pulled a couple other things. I pulled this neon orange jack-o'-lantern. I have more of these, but I'd have to dig them out from the deep abyss of Halloween decorations. So I pulled one for now. If we need another one, I can go find one, but I don't even know if I'm gonna use it, so I don't wanna go dig them all out if I'm not even gonna use it. I have this Summerween anti-fatigue mat that I got from TJ Maxx online, I think it was, or Marshall's, one of the two, for a steal of a deal. I think this was $5, which was a steal of a deal. Maybe it wasn't even that, I think it was though. And somehow it kind of goes with the color scheme we're looking at, even though it's totally random. The only thing that's not quite going is the orange. But I really wanted to put this guy out in my kitchen. I just don't know, maybe we can use the pumpkin to pull it in. I don't know what we're gonna do. Or we might use this guy in my powder room because I have plans for in there too. But either way, I'm gonna use this anti-fatigue mat. And then I also ended up getting these last year and never ended up using them. These Summerween, and it actually says Summerween on the towels. I got these from TJ Maxx or Marshall's online, one of the two. And it goes with a lot of the pink stuff, but you guys, if you know me, then you know pink is so out of my comfort zone. Except for Halloween, I can make it work for Halloween, like pink and ghosties. To me, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But I don't know if it's because I'm just in this Halloween mindset right now because we're coming into Halloween hunting season or what. But the pink stuff, I'm like, oh, I really just want orange and neon green. And like, I want my Summerween identity to be more like neon than pastel. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but there's not really a whole lot out there that's neon. A lot of it ends up being pastel pink and stuff. So we're just gonna go with it because I have some of those items, a lot of pastel items, but I'm hoping this year some of the stores end up incorporating some neon stuff. Like this guy here is my entire Summerween personality. This skeleton on the float with the witch hat and a beverage and the orange and black, and there's a little purple on the hat. I love this color scheme, but we're gonna decorate with all of this anyway, and then we're just gonna make it work because we're going for a Summerween vibe, everyone. Then I also pulled a bunch of these ferns. I don't know if we wanna add some greenery into the mix, probably not the full ferns. Can I pop these off? Is there anywhere to take off some of this stuff? It doesn't appear that's possible. No, are we gonna have to go to Michael's, everybody? Or can I pop off some of these? I bought some ferns last year for my witch table, but of course those are all packed up in my witch box. And here I was thinking, oh, you're so organized, Ghoul, look at you go. And then meanwhile, it's down in the deep abyss of a million boxes, so I can't even get to it. Okay, I think I can make it work. Here's the main area we're gonna be decorating. These are normally in my powder room. Thought maybe, I think these are called snake plants or something. I don't know anything about plants, everybody. We had this discussion in the gardening vlog. Then should we put a little flamingo here? I like this guy here. I think that's cute next to the green. And then I thought about, what else are we doing? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, everybody. Then there's also this guy with the flamingo, the little candle. Then I feel like that kind of looks a little random. Like I kind of liked that this one overlaps a little bit. And just have, do I want the flamingos one on each side? My other option here, skeleton on the surfboard right here. Or do we keep the knives the way they are and put the ghost walking the dog? Let's put the skeleton here for now. Scoot these guys in so they frame it a little bit better. It doesn't look so random. All right, so over here, I usually put this, oh my gosh, this is disgusting. Jade, what the heck? This pedestal, if you remember when we stocked this, I think it was 2020. In the heat of COVID, we were stocking this pedestal at Target. Has a little jack-o'-lantern on it. I wanted it out all year round, so I keep it out all year round. And I usually just keep a little, put it right here. I usually keep some hand soap on here and like this Dawn dish soap I'll put here. And then I have this from last year, this Backup Ghoul Friend soap. I got this from Bath & Body Works last year with the pastel pink packaging. I got this for Halloween, but it's also gonna fit perfectly with all of the pastel pink stuff for Summerween near around. Or do I put it here and then I also wanted to put a little, do I want to do it more like this? This doesn't go, this just has to go underneath. I'll deal with it. It's convenient to have it up there, but for the sake of aesthetics, I'm not dealing with it. Do I want that there? This one's a little bit trickier to have up here, like a little bit riskier. Well, maybe not. Does this one look better? The little ghost walking the dog? I don't know. I don't know if any of this is working. Or do I put this down here like that and then put a plant up top? Like I have this little Tropigoth looking succulent I can put up here. Wish I had a little Summerween dangly leg guy to put here, but I don't. In the years to come, we'll see what other Summerween stuff they put out. Or maybe I would have put a pineapple up here. Saw one at Walmart last year and almost snagged it, but it was kind of cheap looking and it was kind of expensive for what it was. But if I had a pineapple or some of those fruits from Target, if you remember that Target line they did, was that 2019 or 20? I don't think it was 2020, was it? Or was it 2020? I don't know. But they did that jack-o'-lantern fruit. I'd probably put something like that here, but I think we're gonna put this gothic Tropigoth looking plant thing there. Okay, so moving right along over here, this is looking a little cluttered. I don't know if I need to, I think it's because we added the plants, so everything kind of got pushed over. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this ghost walking a dog. Do I need to put it here on the espresso machine? I just don't know if it's working for me. We also have the candle still. Do I need to push this over? I'm just confused at what's going on here. Can I move over the plant a little bit, maybe? Move everything over a little bit. Like that? Or is that just too much now? Maybe put that there. That looks random now. What do we put in there, everybody? I kind of like the ghost walking a dog right here on my espresso machine, but she could work right there too. Does that look better? Over here though, I want to put this. This is my whole Summerween vibe. So I want to put him, I want to put the skeleton. I do know I want to put the skeleton there. Maybe. Do I not want to put the skeleton there? I don't know. I'm having second thoughts, everybody. Do I want him over here instead now? Oh wait, that looks so much better. Wait, I think that's it. I think he's going, does he go here like that? Or you think more like that or straight on? Or kind of at an angle like that? And then what do we do over here is the question. I can realistically move this here. I do not want it to look like a cluttered disaster. Like, not that it, you know, we do the most. I feel like we do a lot of maximalist Halloween decorating over here. But I want it to look like the Summerween decorations are blending in with my regular decor. I'm kind of wanting to place Summerween in some of the empty little crevices and nooks instead of piling things where there's already stuff, I guess. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let's start here because we can always take away things and put them in the powder room because we're gonna do the powder room, or a little guest bathroom or whatever. But let's stay here for now. I want to use some of these or I want to at least experiment with this. I kind of wanted to put some greenery around him. I know he's technically in a pool, everybody, but you never know. A pool surrounded by greenery. I don't know if that's translating at all. No, it just looks like he's floating in a swamp. I don't know, it's not what I was envisioning. So maybe we don't do that part. But I was thinking about sprinkling in some little ferns, but it's looking weird. I don't know how I feel about that. And they're all on floats. So where are they floating to on leaves? I don't know. Okay, I'm not liking that direction at all. So let me see though, now that I'm thinking of it, ouch, I keep stabbing myself with this dang fern. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I have some options for a possible plant back here. No, it's too high. I need something that's a little lower, but I don't know what. I don't know what kind of little planter I have. But I was thinking something with like, is that too much? Yeah, I like it, but no. We're just gonna move on from this. Then in this area, I was looking for my plants, my little fern things, and I found this guy in my little candle area. Iridescent ghost. I thought it could go with our other ghost. And then I also found this, I don't even know how old this is, this banana cabana candle. And oh, it smells like sunscreen. I love that. And I thought it would look really cute with the ghost base and then the tropical looking candle. So we're gonna go with that. All right, so I think I'm gonna move on from this fern idea for now. I have better plans for these ferns anyway, so I'm not mad at it. But we need to put out our little towel and put our little anti-fatigue mat down, and then we're gonna move on. All right, so I need to open these dang towels. I can't believe I haven't opened these yet. Oh. Then we'll put this little towel here. So cute. I don't know that I've ever seen a pink towel in my kitchen. Maybe I have, I'm just not remembering. Erased it from my memory, no. Okay, so then we're gonna put down our anti-fatigue mat. Ooh, the boys are going to love this. Love it. They love little spooky things, jack-o'-lanterns, ghosts, all the things. They're gonna love that. All right, we're here in the green bathroom. I kinda wanna leave this black wreath back here with the black ferns. I wish I had more black ferns. That would be amazing. I guess I could spray paint these, but not today. I like having them green because of my green. We'll get more ferns this year, maybe, hopefully, and be able to do a project like that. But I'm wanting to use these for my witchy table probably, or witchy, what are we doing, witchy mantle? I wanted to put this fern, kind of wanted to put it around here. Around, oh, they're already caught. Good, good, good. This is working great. But I have two ferns, so we can do two. Hold on. I just don't know. I have little nails, but I don't think that's gonna hook there. How the heck am I gonna mount this? I don't think I'm going to. I don't think this is gonna work out, everybody. No. No. I stick these nails out a little. Oh, these are tiny nails, that's why. Should I go get a long one? It's not hooking right. Like the garland is too heavy and big for that area. I don't know if maybe I need to use command hooks or try to figure something else out. That might be a different idea for a different day. Maybe we'll revisit that idea for Halloween or for a future witch or swamp or creature of the Black Lagoon kind of bathroom theme. And I don't even know what we're doing in here now because we pretty much used all of our decorations. But I was thinking maybe we still have this school left. And I don't know what we're gonna put there. Right, what do we put there? A candle. We could move this in here. Hold on. I liked this ghosty a little bit better in the kitchen, but I kind of like the height in here since we took out the plants. And then I was thinking, hold on, maybe we could bring the ferns back in. Hold the phone. Bring the ferns in here. Is this not gonna work either? I don't know, these leafy things that I'm trying to make happen are just not happening, everybody. What the heck? Maybe I just need to sprinkle it in everywhere. Or maybe I just need to make it bushier. Maybe that's the issue. All right, hold on, this makes a little more sense. These ferns here, because they're not necessarily swimming or floating on any sort of device. Where before they were floating on ferns, which I don't think is a thing. Okay, wait, let me get another one. And get this like this. It's kind of tiny in here, so it's hard to get a good visual. How does that look? Do we want that, or do we want like this? Or should we sprinkle some black ones in there? That's probably what we should do. Sprinkle some black in with the green. Or does that just look like a bunch of pubes or something? No, I feel like it works. Let's see. Just spread them out like that. Now let's try it over here with this schoolie. And here's another one. And let's do this one. The good news is I can reattach these to the garland. What are you doing, Ghoul? Okay, that looks fine. Looks good. I like that. Black ones, little sprigs. Kind of looks like she's laying some rabbit turds, but it'll work, it'll work. It just pulls in some of the black floral that we have. I feel like that looks cute. Okay, now I want to bring in, and then once again to go with the pink stuff, we're going to use the Ghoul Friend soap. Then of course we're going to add a little something spooky, this spider soap dispenser holder. It's got a spider, a bunch of skulls, and it plays music. I got this from Bath and Body Works. I don't even remember what year this was when we got this, but it plays a spooky little tune. Listen. Oh. All right, we're gonna put this guy right here. You turn him a little bit so you can see the spider like that. All right, so then we gotta get a towel. We already used this one, but we could also use this one technically. It goes. So At Home sent this little guy over, and I don't think it goes. I don't know, does it not go? Could this school be going camping over here, this little ghost? I don't know if it goes, but it kind of goes with the towels. Like the marshmallows on the towels, because they're roasting marshmallows. So I don't know what direction we want to go. Do we want to go with the pink? And then I don't know what we're going to put on this wall. I don't think I have any pink Halloween. I have a hair in my mouth and eye and everywhere on my face. I don't think we have anything pink and Halloween to put on this wall for Summerween. It's kind of tiny. I think there's all this space around it. So I don't know that we even have to put anything there. So I don't know. I think the pink goes better with everything, even though, I don't know if any of this goes, to be honest with you. So my only thing is, I'm wondering if I need to switch these guys, because there's a lot of pink happening over here and not a lot of pink happening over here. So I think I need to move, these guys. I think everything's gonna be fine. Let's just scoot it back. I think how do we feel about this switch? I feel like it's better. I feel like there's an even distribution of pink now, which you know me, have to balance everybody. All right, so then for plugins, I have this plugin from last year. That's this Enchanted Delights plugin. It's pastel. I think it's pink, or is it purple? I can't remember. Purple. Dang it. Well, oh, that's kind of cute though. All right, so now I have to figure out what the heck we're doing above this toilet seat situation. Let me see, I have this skeleton. This guy usually goes there. Know that I have any, do I have any sprays or anything from that collection last year? Let's put a couple ferns in there just to make it a little summery. Maybe tuck some in his little body, his little rib cage. Do we have anything else we can pull from? Does that look kind of cool? It kind of looks cool. Okay, then this guy, I pulled too much off of him. We're gonna have to exchange you out. What else do I have? Do I have other flowers? Hold on, I think I have other flowers. Then I have these. Whoop. Where's my fern at? Get a little plant situation going on, and then I feel like I need a cutesy little ghost right here or something. or a little pink. I don't think I have anything else. Let me go see what I can pull. Maybe I'll do the ghost walking a dog here, because I wasn't for sure about putting him by my espresso machine anyways, because I don't know if it's practical. All right, so change of plans. I moved the ghost walking the dog back to the espresso machine. And now, I don't know, I thought maybe if something devastating happens in here, we're gonna need some reinforcements. So I found, and plus I think these might look better. I found this ice cream float lotion that I had left over from last year, and I feel like the lavender will tie in with the plug-in. And then I also have this backup Wicked Vanilla Woods. I've had this for a while. Kind of goes with the ice cream float packaging, and I didn't have the ice cream float left over. So we're gonna pair these two together. All right, there we go. I think that, let me maneuver it really quick. And this is more of my Summerween vibe, and by Summerween vibe, I mean this doesn't look Summerween at all, but this is, this is my comfort zone right here. All right, everyone, we are officially done decorating for Summerween. We just sprinkled in a couple of things, a little something in the kitchen, a little something in the powder room, but we're gonna see what else is put out there for Summerween this year. I feel like as we see more Summerween come out, we may add a couple things, take away a couple things, refine some things in my kitchen, in my powder room. And I also wanna do a Summerween bedroom again this year. Wanting to see what kind of throw pillows are out there this year for Summerween, because if you remember last year, the selection was minimal, and I think I picked, if you remember, I think I might move that pillow to my living room. But it was the pillow that had this Mr. and Mrs. Skeleton on a beach with bedazzlements, if you remember. Summerween in its entirety is just way out of my comfort zone, color-wise, theme-wise, on the beach, getting sun, like wasps out in the nature. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but still, wasps in the nature. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out here and decorating. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey ghoul hey down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. Also, don't forget, if you are a member here on YouTube and you're part of the membership, we are going live Saturday, May 30th at 9 p.m. Central Time. We're gonna hang out, jab our jaws, and I thought it would be fun to start the live talking about the best and worst of Halloween last year, and just sit and jab our jaws and go back and forth about what we thought. We're gonna hang out, jab our jaws. The last live was so much fun. So if you're a member, you will see that live pop up on Saturday, May 30th at 9 p.m. Central Time. And if you are not a member and you want to become a member and join us on the live, you can either click the join button on my main page, or you can go to youtube.com/jdelibra/join, or I'll also have a link in the description box for you. But if you're already a member, you will see that pop up on Saturday, May 30th at 9 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, anyways, now I'm just jabbing my jaws. Hope you're having an amazing Summerween so far. Anyways, thank you so much for decorating with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.